Official Kingdom. And oh my god, this guy is fucking hilarious. As you can see, he is a self-made billionaire and allegedly is saving this generation. Now, the reason I decided to talk about this guy instead of the other like 100,000 Andrew Tate clones is because his videos are just fucking outrageous. Like, take the whole high-value alpha male mindset that Andrew Tate has and make it have sex with the wolf. And then rub it in fucking beef tallow. That's what you get with this guy. He is just like the most manly dude you have ever met. Okay, if the word alpha was a human, it would be him. But either way, enough talking about this guy. Let's just play one of his videos and you'll see exactly what I mean.
From that point on, my dad knew he couldn't take on. When I was 13. He picked up a stick, a wooden stick, and he went to hit me over the head. And I did this, and it broke. And then I took it out of his hand, threw it on the floor, kicked him in the leg, picked him up, and threw him on the coffee table.
So, yeah, that didn't fucking happen. That sounded like the introduction to a really shitty Wattpad story. Also, why are they playing Look At Me by X in the back? Everything about this video just screams Instagram brain rot.
Coffee table broke in half. That's the beauty that we are actually superhumans. We just don't unlock these genes because we don't put our body and our mind through the pressure.
Alright, so originally I thought this guy was gonna be like some super macho alpha male, but it turns out he's just spreading like superhuman propaganda.
The pressure. There is something called microfractions. Little microfractions that you cause with hitting the bone thickens the bone. I used to sit there and hit my shins with a hammer all fucking day.
So is this guy an alpha male? Is he a superhero? Or is he just fucking insane? What are you talking about? This guy just said he hits his shins with a hammer all day. Like, what do you mean? No, you don't. You don't do that. That is not true.
Do you know why people wear boxing gloves? So they don't fuck up their hands by hitting somebody's head. Your head is the strongest bone in the body. And if you train it and bang it enough for a whole year, it becomes 4 times thicker. When we hurt, we throw. And I learned that at a young age. That's what I learned from the Shaolin monks.
What? Did this motherfucker just advise his audience to go bang their head on a wall to make it stronger? Also, let's clear up one thing. The strongest bone in the body is not your fucking head, all right? That is definitely the femur. Also, we do wear boxing gloves to, you know, protect our hands, but also so you don't get hit in the face with a bare fucking fist, which would hurt more than the glove. And I really hope you all understand how funny it is that he says you should bang your head on a fucking wall when he's saying all this like dumb bullshit. This motherfucker bangs his head on walls. Like, what the fuck? Also, he brought up some monks. I am dying to know what fucking monk is banging their head on. Let's play this. Hold on.
Go watch them when they spar, when they battle, or when they have a fight. Boom, they turn their head. Wherever you're hitting, they just turn their head. You punch their head, you're breaking your hand.
Alright, so everything he just said would be accurate if he wasn't completely fucking wrong. He's basically saying that if you punch hard objects multiple times on a consistent basis, eventually you will have micro cracks in your bones, and your bones will rebuild them and rebuild them even stronger. Which isn't wrong. That is a thing, but not to the extent where you can fucking break things with your hands, okay? Also, I was trying to figure out what monks he was referring to, and after doing extensive research, and by that I mean I watched Moist Critical's video on this, but basically what he's referring to is a viral video of 2 Shaolin monks fighting, and one of them is just eating the punches, right? Then he just proceeds to beat the shit out of the guy. Now, I'm not too sure how this guy does that. That's very impressive, but I just assume that in this guy's brain, the only way to achieve this sort of like strength in your head is to just fucking bang it over and over again. And if you punch a Shaolin monk in the head, you're not gonna break your hand, most likely, okay? They're not like that. They are insane, but they are not like that. But yeah, I'd say that video like perfectly summarizes this guy's content, I guess. He basically has like the vibe and the confidence of like an Andrew Tate, but he's just fucking mentally ill. Like, he's just an idiot.
I come in to kill you. When I punch somebody, I don't punch their head. I'm imagining my fist going through their head, through the back of their head. Their head gets stuck here on my elbow. That's how Bruce Lee used to punch. And who was like that? Mike Tyson. He comes in, and when he punches, why'd you see everybody's head flying? Because he tried to put his fist through the guy's head. That's why every single punch you see people fly. Look today, all the knockouts that are in the UFC. Somebody kicks him, he does a slap kick. Chin, boom, boom, boom. Guy goes down this way. Mike Tyson, Bruce Lee, it's a different
All right, so that video wasn't that stupid. He honestly said a pretty good point, but I just wanted to show you guys that video to show you, like that is his aura. That is his vibe right there, okay? He just takes himself so seriously. He's literally just an amplified version of Andrew Tate. He's like if Tristan Tate had sex with the wolf, right? And then like they tried to abort it, but he was so alpha and his bones were so strong from hitting it with the goddamn hammer that he stopped it from happening. What the fuck am I saying? Also, does the camera ever turn to the person he's talking to? I don't think he's talking on a podcast. I think he just set up that little thing to make it seem as if he's being interviewed.
I think F students are the creators of the world. I was a high school dropout, but I also got kicked out of 17 schools in total.
17 schools? No, you did. What did you do? You didn't learn your lesson the first 16 fucking times?
But I never let school get in the way of my education.
Okay, so I'm a firm believer that the school system is broken, but like, to say that you didn't let school get in the way of your education when you claim to be expelled 16 fucking times, which by the way, I don't believe. There's no way he was expelled from 16 different schools. But to say that you didn't let school get in the way of your you got in the way of your education. Like, what the fuck could you have done in school to get expelled 16 times, you know? Like, you must have been doing everything but school, right? Also, who the fuck is he talking to? Third video in, and we have not seen the other person yet. I think he's just talking to himself.
Because I don't believe in school. A students are my #1 employees. B are my managers. The C,
Yes.
those are the ones that are like almost an owner, on the verge of becoming a business owner, to being a manager. And then you have the D, that those are business owners.
Yes.
And then you have the F, and the F are the ones that create new inventions for the world.
And change the world.
Change the world completely.
Yes.
This is the type of shit your friend sends you when you make fun of him for failing a class.
But as long as you understand that school does not let you forget about educating yourself. So you don't want school, no problem. I'm all for that. Whatever they teach you today, you don't really need it. You're not going to use it later on in life. Who cares about the Boston Tea Party? And let's not forget that they probably reshaped the reality.
All right, the rest of that is just a bunch of yapping, but hopefully you guys see that what I'm trying to say. This guy is just hilariously alpha. He's the most alpha motherfucker I have ever met. Like, forget the self-improvement and like Sigma male advice. This guy just says a bunch of schizophrenic bullshit and with a menacing tone and into a fucking microphone with no one across from him. Like, what? I don't even know. This guy's just fucking hilarious. I had to make a video on him. All right, I need to stop putting the final thought section into videos where there is no final thoughts. Like, this guy is just a fucking moron. There's the final thought. I guess I'll just do the outro now. If you liked the video, subscribe. If you didn't, fuck you. Join my Discord. Add me on Snapchat. Hope I educated at least one of you. Or entertain, whatever, dude. Peace out. Moral of the video: don't take yourself so seriously, otherwise you'll fucking look like this guy. I don't know. That's gonna be it, guys. Hope I educated at least one of you. And yeah, peace out. Love you all. Bye. Alright, what's up, guys? We got a pretty outrageous video today. I feel like ever since Andrew Tate became popular, a bunch of people saw how successful he is and tried to replicate what he did. But because it's already been done and Andrew Tate is already inherently corny, it just sucks, all right? They never hit the nail on the head. But somehow they still get followers and views, and because of this, they have no self-awareness and think what they're doing is good and helping people out. And because of this has led to an epidemic on social media of unnecessarily jacked men giving mediocre advice to a camera in a very condescending and weird tone. But listen, okay, I think today I have found the final boss when it comes to Andrew Tate clones. Now, usually when these guys come on my For You page, I really don't think anything of it, all right? This is nothing new. But recently I came across a TikTok account called Official Kingdom, and oh my god, this guy is fucking hilarious. As you can see, he is a self-made billionaire and allegedly is saving this generation. Now, the reason I decided to talk about this guy instead of the other like 100,000 Andrew Tate clones is because his videos are just fucking outrageous. Like, take the whole high-value alpha male mindset that Andrew Tate has and make it have sex with the wolf. And then rub it in fucking beef tallow. That's what you get with this guy. He is just like the most manly dude you have ever met, okay? If the word alpha was a human, it would be him. But either way, enough talking about this guy. Let's just play one of his videos and you'll see exactly what I mean.
From that point on, my dad knew he couldn't take on. Now I was 13. He picked up a stick, a wooden stick, and he went to hit me over the head. And I did this and it broke. And then I took it out of his hand, threw it on the floor, kicked him in the leg, picked him up and threw him on the coffee